Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to crochet the edge of a zigzag blanket. I started this tutorial for how to crochet this blanket last week. So I finished it and I just love how it turned out. I love the colors. It reminds me of my flowers here. Here are my peonies that I have planted in 2003. And they are growing. Well, this is the yellow one, and this is the burgundy one. I do have pinks between. I believe it's this one. So when it grows, it will turn the colors that I have on the blanket. The green is from the leaves, and it goes on when it blossoms. So as you know, zigzag blankets are really tough to do borders. Some leave it the way it is, but I would always, I have honey on my finger. I have bees flying around those plants. Okay. So what I did is I did 3 rows of single crochet and I created the stitch. So I just wanted to share it with you. It's not a puff stitch. I didn't want to do puff stitch because it always gets into fingers, or I don't know, into things, and you just lose your yarn. So I figured how to crochet this, and I really like how it turned out. See? Just to show you. And I just only did it on the top and on the valley, top on the valley to finish it, but you can do as close as you want. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Like, you don't have to do this far apart. You can do between as well. But I just wanted to share. This is how it looks like from the back. See, they won't go between fingers. I just like it how the texture turned out. And I did 3 rows of single crochet. Actually, I did 2 rows here. I did 2 rows single crochet, and on the third I crocheted this. You don't have to do 3 rows. You can do 1 row of single crochet and then do the border, but here I did 3, and I just love how it looks like. So I hope you like this tutorial. So let's get started. And here I'm finishing the top here, so I will show you how it's done. And if you want to go and check how this is crocheted, it's very easy, and it does not use up, it only used up half of the 100 gram of each ball that I had. So just to point that out, so you can make 2 blankets if you buy 6 of the 100 gram. And so I still have another to make another blanket, but I'm going to do another tutorial after this. And so let's get started on how to crochet this lovely border. Okay, so after crocheting how many rows you want, but it has to be on a single crochet. I haven't tried it on a double or a half double crochet, so you are welcome to do that. But this is how I did. If you're doing the zigzag blankets, any version, there's so many patterns out there. So I figured how to do the border this way, and I hope you like it. So I'm just going to move these down because I want to focus on my what I'm doing here. So here is where my valley is. So there's 1, 2, 3, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another single crochet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. So we're doing this. Isn't this cute? Oh my goodness. After doing 3, this is how I did mine. If you want it higher, you can chain 4, 5. It depends how high you want it, but I don't want it high. I just want to make the border. So after doing 3 chain, I go yarn over. Okay, this is kind of tricky, but it's very easy. So I go like this, and I do like doing a double crochet, just like this, and I pull the first 2 loops, just like this, because I'm taping. This is what happens, right? My goodness, sorry about that. I had no problem before. Okay, so I pull the first 2 loops, just like this, and I do not pull the remaining 2, so I go yarn over. It's like doing a bobble stitch. You know how we do the bobble stitch, but we do it this way. 1, go under that 3 chain, and then pull the 2 loops and leave that 3 loops standing there, sitting there. And so then we did 2. We're going to repeat this total of 5 times, so we're going to do it 3 more times. Pull the 2 loops and leave the 4 loops. There's 4 here. So we did our 3rd. Now we're doing our 4th. Pull the 2 loops and leave the remaining. So one more time. We're going to go under, grab that yarn, just like this. And then pull the first 2 loops. Ta-da! And then you will have this. And then you pull the remaining all at once. And automatically you will skip 1, 2, 2, the 3rd, or skip 1 and then do it on the 2, because I just want that sitting right out where the valley is. See? Ta-da! And this is the back. Isn't this lovely? Just feel how it turns out. This way it will not tangle on the baby. Like it won't grab, you know, we usually do puff stitches. It won't grab the stitch, the yarn, the thread. And it's just straight. It's just flat. This is what I like about it and how it turns out. Let's say you want to do, you know, side by side. Just do 2, even 1 single crochet and go to the second, and then chain 1, 2, 3, and then you can repeat what I just did. 1, 2, oops, what am I doing? I'm doing a puff stitch. I haven't tried that. Yeah, so I am doing 1 and then pull the first 2 loops, just like this. And then go to the next one. First 2 loops, always the first 2 loops, and you leave the remaining. So this is the 3rd, first 2 loops, 4th, I only count the first 2 loops, and 5th, 2 loops. And then you pull it once, and then you skip 1, and then you go to the second, and then you do a single crochet. And this is how it looks like. See? If you want it closer, just do chain 1 and then make another one. 1, 2, 3. Because there's a little bit of space, right? Looks like there's 2 chain, but actually we did 1. So when you do the chain, you see that chain. So you go underneath, you grab it, and you just pull the first 2 loops here and leave the remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pull all at once. And then you just go to just like this. You can make it like this, or you can make it like I did here. You skip 1 and then you go to the second, because I was trying to fit that where the valley is, and when I go to the top I try to have it just on the top. And this is how you make this lovely stitch. So I hope you like this tutorial. It's very easy and very simple and very elegant, as you can see, and it just looks fantastic. I fell in love with this. And then you just continue. Yeah, you can make this border on anything, knitted items, crocheted items, anything. Just gives you that nice edge. See, my yarn split. And then I just go to the next one. I'll show you one more time. And I chain 1, 2, 3, and then I go yarn over, and between that chain, that's where we work. Pull the first 2, always the first 2, and leave the remaining, and go to the next one. First 2, just like this. First 2, first 2, first 2. And if you forgot where you were counting, just check your double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be the 5th. First 2, and then automatically pull all these together, and then go to the next one, single crochet, just like this, and you lock it. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and happy crocheting. Stay home, stay safe. That's all I can say. We only had 52 people in Edmonton that were sick with the virus, and unfortunately, because the weather was nice and we had the Victoria long weekend, it increased. Yeah, automatically it increased. So try to give that distance when you're outside. Try to stay home. Stay home, stay safe. That's all I can do. Be cautious. Wash your hands. Have a great day.